Welcome to 23rd edition of Anish News Capsule. I'm Shravya from NEC second year. Let's see the budget special news. Budget puts economy in top gear. In her boldest budget so far, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman delivered on the most important front, a big bang government spending program for an economy crippled by the pandemic. Total expenditure at Rs 34,83,236 crore is 15.6% of GDP. In the recent past, no union budget has exceeded 13.5%. Capital expenditure gets a big boost as well and is slated to go up 34% to Rs 5.54 lakh crore. The government is also looking to attract global capital to develop infrastructure with global funds. The new development financial institution, multiple infrastructure investment trust and a national monetization pipeline would allow foreign investors to take part in the infrastructure development. FMCG to get a boost. Increased spending on rural infrastructure soaps for the farm sector and a focus on job creation are expected to help spur demand for daily household products and groceries. Finance Minister increased spending on rural infrastructure by 34% to 40,000 crore. Healthcare gets a best ever shot. Healthcare saw an allocation of Rs 2,23,846 crore, an increase of around 118% over the revised estimate to cover health and well-being, with a large chunk, Rs 35,000 crore, going towards COVID-19 vaccination, a move widely cheered by the industry. Laying out the broad contours of the program, the minister said that it will support 17,788 rural and 11,024 urban health and wellness centers. Cheaper gold silver to add glitter to marriage season. Reduction in import duty to make Indian jewellery globally competitive and help reduce smuggling of gold into the country. Reducing the import duty on gold and silver is 7.5% from 12.5% in the union budget would bring relief to the consumers ahead of the upcoming wedding season. Luxury car prices may rise. Prices on premium and luxury cars may go up by Rs 3,000 to Rs 1.5 lakh next fiscal. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman hiked the import duty on more than a dozen automotive parts by 5.7% to 7.5% to accelerate the Make in India drive. Railways looks to monetize dedicated freight corridor. The Indian Railways will go for monetization for the dedicated freight corridor assets once the project is commissioned, said the Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman. The eastern and western freight corridors are expected to be complete by June 22nd. Local aircraft leasing takes off. The government's proposal to provide concessions to aircraft leasing companies may see them shifting to India or local ones coming up. The proposal sits well with India's desire to develop a local aircraft leasing and financing industry to accelerate the maturity and Atmanirbharata of the Indian aviation industry, said Remy Maillard, MD of Airbus India and South Asia. Auto industry smells money in scrap. The voluntary vehicle scrappage policy announced in the budget is expected to give an impetus to the automotive industry, which has seen sales decline by nearly a fourth in the first 9 months of the ongoing fiscal year. Under the schemes, personal and commercial vehicles would have to undergo fitness tests after 20 years and 15 years respectively to pave the way for phasing out old polluting vehicles. Sensex gives 2,315 point salute. The Sensex rose 5% on Monday, the best budget day performance since 1999, as investors cheered the measures announced by the Finance Minister. The status quo on the stock market, related taxes and a rebound in global equities further boosted sentiment. Indian equities had come off more than 7% in just 6 trading sessions leading up to the budget, partly on fears that taxes might be increased to make up for the loss in revenues due to COVID-19. Thank you and stay updated.